Parking garages have a really long driveways. Is that a cave? By Lord Rebecca Summer. Chapter 2. Summary. Now, time to see what the bats are up to while Danny is freaking the fuck out TM. Well, fuck Chaz, the teen said into his phone. I think they are vigilante-type bats in this cave. Do you think they have rabies? The cave was silent. None of the bats knew what to say to that insane-sounding statement. An exasperated female voice responded on the phone. Are you fucking... Oh my god, Danny! Are you fucking serious right now? What the fuck? That was the last straw for Jason. He broke out into a wheezing laughter again, falling onto the floor, almost crushing Stephanie. Tim spoke up. Do we have rabies? He sounded so confused, and it just sent Jason giggling again. Bruce sighed. Can someone please just tell me what's going on? It started like this, Tim explained. Tim had been reviewing a case before patrol. He was mostly suited up and ready to go, sans mask, because it got too itchy if it was on for too long. Movement flashed in the corner of his eyes from the city tunnel, and he turned to greet whichever family member had joined him. Except it wasn't a family member, unless someone got a new eyesore of a car and didn't tell him. Dick would have done something like that. The bright green Kia Soul screeched to a halt, shifted into park. Tim could see a figure inside, looking around for a moment, and leaned down. Tim walked closer to the car. Fuck, nope, not today, the male voice said. He held the phone up to his ear. Not Dick then. What the fuck was this? Tim examined the car. Bright green. Color alien 2. 2019 Kia Soul, Illinois license plate. Gone ghost. Tim clicked at the tablet. Registered to Daniel Fenton in Emily Park, Illinois. 1 parking ticket on file and a general warning from the traffic cops that he drove slightly better than his father, so just let him be. A quick search showed numerous tickets for one Jack Fenton, and the most glaring was for driving an armored tank on the streets. Somehow the man still had his license. Tim suspected that he would drive even without it, so they didn't bother. The car itself looked well taken care of. There was a handful of scratches in the paint, like something with claws had dragged across the sides. Another small dent in the hood. Engine sounded fine and tuned up. Jazz, the man inside, presumably Daniel, almost sobbed out. Yeah, I'm lost again. He paused. I don't even know anymore. He pulled the phone away from his ear for a moment. Google says I'm in a forest, but only sometimes. Jazz, what do I do? He sobbed. Someone stomped down the stairs. Tim turned and saw Jason, wearing his red bike helmet, holding a sandwich. When did we get a new car? He asked, around a bite of food. We didn't. Huh? Google Maps said to turn right. And I did, Jess. I swear I did. Daniel sobbed. And the entrance to the garage looked a little weird, but I figured Google Maps won't lie to me again, right? And I went in anyways, but then I was like, boy, this parking garage entrance sure is fucking long and dark. Jason started laughing. But then I started seeing light, and I was like, looks like I'm finally going somewhere. And then I drove right off a ramp and into a fucking cave. And there's bats and shit in here. The little guy's going through it, Jason observed through laughter. Well, I'm calling in everyone else, Tim said, and sent a ping to the group chat. No need to alert Bruce yet. No, not the vigilantes, Jazz, he retorted, hysterical at the edge of his phone. Actual beds! I'm scared to get out of my car. I might get rabies. Tiff, the beds don't have rabies, Damien said, startling Jason and Tim. He was still in a hoodie and shorts. Fuck, you're quick. I was over in the weapon storage. How did he get inside the cave? Chaz, please come pick me up. I'm so scared right now. I might be in an underground villain lair or something. My anxiety is skyrocketing. Kid sounds like he needs to calm down, Dick said, already in his outfit as well. Steph rounded the corner from the changing area with a big sweater thrown over the top of her spoiler outfit. Tim clicked at the sensors. He somehow got all the way through the cave without tripping any sensors. The only sensor he tripped was the truck bay entrance of Fifth, and that one gets tripped all the time. So we ignored it. He held his tablet out so Duke, in his sweats, could look at the data. Impressive, Cass said, in her pre-patrol workout clothes. I'm going to go over and see if he's okay, Dick said. Please stop telling me to get out of the car and ask for directions. There are no vigilantes here, just a bunch of actual real-life beds. Dick knocked on the driver's side window. Daniel inside shrieked and hurled something bright green at Dick, smacking him in the face. Dick doubled over in pain, sending Jason into another series of hysterics. At the boy wonder, getting smacked in the face with what Tim can see now is a water bottle. Did that go through the window? Like it didn't break it. It went through it, Steph questioned. That was unexpected, Damien said. Maybe some kind of density shifting powers, Tim queried loud. You can't have my organs once I need those. Jason winced harder. Can you stop? Steph asked. No, he forced out between laughs there. This is the funniest shit. Dick stood up from his hunched-over position, water bottle in hand. A bruise had already started forming on his face. Damn. Nah, no way. Daniel denied from the car. There's a monster outside the car, and you want me to breathe in this economy? He's gonna steal my organs. I don't want that to happen again, he sobbed. This guy was pure meme material. Any other circumstance and he would be BFFs with Tim and his friends. Maybe he still could be. Dick stepped forward cautiously, hands held up out to defend his face, and knock on the window again, causing a shriek from Daniel, who had tossed his phone in the air and into the passenger seat. Hey, sorry, but do you want this back? Dick asked, and held out the water bottle. I'm sorry, it was an accident. I didn't mean to. Please don't vivisect me. He shouted in reply at the top volume. Dick stepped back in shock. What? I'm sorry, please don't take my organs and kill me again. I didn't mean to. He sobbed out. Dick turned to the rest of the beds. Do I have a reputation for stealing organs? Kaz grinned and waved her hand in a seesaw motion. Dick slumped in the feet and turned to the car where a small female voice was now shouting. Jazz, maybe? I will come out and hit them with my creep stick. Don't think I won't. Hey, organ-stealing assholes, get away from my brother! We are not going to steal your organs, Dick shouted back, confused. Bruce finally abandoned getting dressed and wandered over to the group, close to Dick. He was just in his undersuit. Didn't even have the shoes on. What's going on? He asks. Tim and Steph and Dick started talking at once, none of them being able to get a clear word out. Jason's laughed harder, causing Steph to get fed up and jump on his back to try and silence him. In the car, Daniel sobbed harder and drew a set of keys at Bruce again through the window, hitting him in the face. They fell on the floor before Bruce could catch them. Jess, they have my keys now, I can't leave. Danny, why did you throw your keys? Now you have to get out and they will steal your organs. What is with these two and stealing the guy's organs? I know, he wails. I gotta get out of here, fuck it. I'm waking up Cujo. He leaned back into the back seat. Kid, are you okay? Dick asks, trying to get through to the sky, but it was hard to be heard over the chaos in the rest of the cave. It was a miracle Jason could even breathe with how much he was laughing. Steph was shouting, trying to get him to be quiet, and Tim was trying to make a report to Bruce. Whatever Danny had been doing in the back seat, jumped out of the back door, through the back door. The bats were silent. The small, glowing green dog trotted calmly over to the keys on the ground, picked them up in his mouth, and hopped back into the car through the front door and curled back into a sleepy ball in the back seat. I have my keys back now, he said in shock. Thanks, buddy. Good, that's good. You can just turn around and go back through the tunnel you drove in on. Her tone was slightly hysterical. In a small voice, Danny replied, They still have my water bottle. Could you? Can you fetch my water bottle too, please, baby? A pause. Okay, never mind. Go back to sleep. I will just get a new one. Danny, listen. I've had Tucker track you, but something is interfering. I need you to calm down and face the organ-stealing assholes and ask for directions. Can you get above ground? Tim pulls up a surrounding surveillance camera and spots another car driving towards Wayne Manor. Illinois plates registered to Jasmine Fenton. Guess that was the sister. She was actually fairly close. A lot closer than other trackers could get. Interesting. Right. Get above ground. I can do that. Good. Don't get your organs stolen. I'm still on my way towards your signal, though. You are really outside of Gotham. Right, directions. From organ-stealing mysterious figures in a dark cave I ended up in after driving forever on Discord Lois Walker Street. No biggie. He winced. Lowest Walker Drive? That wasn't a street, was it? Oh God, Danny! In the chaos, no one noticed Damien had moved around the car to the other side until he gently knocked on the passenger window. Danny raised his head slowly. Can I pet your dog? He asked, leaving no room for argument. The cave was silent once again. Danny, don't you dare unlock! Okay, clearly his sister was smart. Don't unlock your car for a stranger, even if they thought they were going to steal the guy's organs. Surely, Danny won't open the door. I guess he's asleep though. Let me unlock the back. Oh, never mind. This guy was a dumbass. I swear to the agents, Danny, you have no self-preservation instinct. What happened to the organ-stealing monsters? Danny clicks the unlock button anyways, and then Damien climbs into the back seat, gently petting Cujo with a look of awe on his face. Your dog is green. What breed is he? I write distracting techniques for someone having a panic attack. At least he learned something from all their civilian help classes. I am not really sure, actually. He kind of just adopted me as his sometimes human. Damien nodded, like that was a reasonable thing for a dog to do. It wasn't. He looks like he could be mixed, possibly part of Mastiff. Did you know Mastiffs? Then he looked like he tuned out Damien and started to breathe in a more normal pattern. What the fuck is going on? Jason whispered, stuff still dangling from his neck. Danny, you good? I'm almost at your signal, I think. Kid, you seem like a reasonable person, and not someone who would steal his organs. Is my brother okay? You are not going to steal his organs, are you? Jazz questioned. Pff, I would never. He is better. Danny nodded slightly. Yeah, I'm calmer. Sorry for, breaking and entering your house. He gestured vaguely at the cave. We don't live here. Steph snorted in laughter. Oh, hey kid. My dumb brother won't ask for directions, but I will do it for him. Can you help him get out of the cave he's in? I'm super close, so if you could not have him drive back to the city and just meet me, that'd be cool. Danny groaned. Why are you like this? Baby brother, you are the one who is lost in a cave right now. Yeah, okay, good point, he mumbled. Damien nimbly climbed over the center console and into the passenger seat, with the dog still firmly asleep in his arms. Tim sighed. Even as highly trained as he was, they couldn't break his habit of just climbing into spaces he shouldn't be in. Or, not climbing around in a car. Right. You will exit the car and have some water, juice, and a snack provided by Pennyworth. Then we will help direct you out of the cave and to your sister. And you will tell no one what you saw down here. Damien ordered. Little extreme, but it works for now. Yep. Totally. 100%. I will not talk to no one ever about this. Damien nodded and exited the car, still holding Cujo. Danny followed more slowly. I have successfully extracted him from the car, Damien announced, coming to a stand next to Danny. You're welcome. Alfred had finally come down with their pre-patrol drinks and snacks, and stood next to Cass, who waved at Danny when he looked at her. His eyes darted between the beds and the cave around him. There was a pause as he was considering something. Well, fuck, Chaz, Danny said into the phone. I think there are vigilante-type bats in the cave. Do you think they have rabies?